I have for you, if you've got a bolster, get your bolster, put it on your mat. Also, you might want a blanket as well. If you struggle with sitting upright, then bring in a block, and you can also prop yourself on a block. Now this little practice is going to be helpful stabilising your knees and also helping with any sciatic nerve pain, okay, and that will also include the lumbar spine if you've got delicate lower backs. We are going to be tapping into the shoulders a little bit as well, so we've got rather a lot to cover. Anyway, let's start here. Bolster underneath the knees and just supporting the lower legs slightly, and feet active. If you haven't got a bolster, use a rolled up blanket. Place your hands down by the side of you, and if you need to prop, okay, your hands, you can, on blocks if you struggle to touch the ground. Okay, start to lift from the base, from the sitting bones, find that lift around the pelvis, travelling all the way up Sushumna Nadi, nice central energy channel here, head, heart, pelvis in alignment. Now we're going to try and isolate movement in the right leg. Feet are active, toes are pointing up. Draw belly in, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, just raise the right leg from the ground. Okay, so the right heel will lift, the arch of the right foot is nice and active, then lower down, inhale, exhale, lift. The eyes could be open or closed. Keep this going. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, you lower. Exhale, inhale. One more. And then be still, switching, isolating the movement in the left leg only. Breathing in, charging the body with prana, vital energy. Exhale, lift. So charging the ligaments, the tendons, the muscles, the bones, the blood. All these things. Keep it going. Keep it going. And you're hopefully starting to feel your knee joints activate, obviously, to allow this movement to happen, as well as the quads and the abductors. Take 2 more rounds on the left. Keep sitting tall, drop the shoulders, free up space for the neck. And then when you've completed, lowering left leg, let's try both legs. Breathing in as you are. Exhale, raise both legs. Inhale, lower, slow it down. Exhale, lift. The palms are light on the ground or on blocks. Lower, inhale. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Breathing in, lower. Exhale, lift. Final round, and I want you to stay up now. Keep the breath going, so keep the breath smooth and rotate your ankles in one direction. Now my feet are flexed because I'm pregnant and I don't want to bring on any unnecessary cramp. But if you prefer to point your toes, you can, or play with pointing or flexing the feet. Change direction, change the flow of movement, really tapping into the ankles here. Sitting tall, and then come to stillness. Keep the legs lifting. Let's go for 1 complete round of breath. And imagine that you are leaning against a wall. Okay, the spine is that upright, and then lower, inhale. Very well done. Have a little shrug of the shoulders, shake the legs. We're going to come off the bolster now, so you can roll your bolster down your mat and come to a comfortable seated position. So that might mean, in fact, I'll come to straddling the bolster, which is a really nice option for those of you that don't like to sit with the legs crossed. Inhale, arms float out like the letter T. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back and draw your knuckles down. Draw your knuckles down. Shoulders, okay, are drawing back slightly. Good. Clavicle is nice and open. Keep space for the belly. In my case, keeping space for the baby. Rib cage, nice and open. Breathe. Breathe deeply. Now, if you like, you could just take a little bit of a drop of the shoulders. Sorry, not the shoulders, the ears towards the shoulder. Okay. Keep tension as you draw the knuckles down. Great space here for the side of the waist, for the torso, and just one more round on either side. Then meet me back at neutral, head, heart, pelvis in alignment. One more inhale. Really draw the arms down towards the earth. Exhale, float your arms up, 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 up. Interlink your thumbs, bend the elbows a little. Spread your fingers, spread your thumbs. Here, stimulating. Here, the fire element, the thumb. Fire element here. Good. Just taking a little bit of a sway from side to side, side to side. I hope I'm correct saying fire. It's either fire or earth. I will double check. I've had a bit of a baby brain all of a sudden. I need to make sure I'm right. Sway a little, sway a little. Okay, come to stillness. Reverse the hook of the thumbs. Splay the fingers out wide. Keep length in the torso. Oh, it feels so good already. Come to stillness from here. Interlink your fingers together. Interlink your fingers together. Bring the biceps in towards the ears. Palms are facing down. Good. Just really stretch. And then flip your palms up to face the ceiling. Maybe drop your gaze down. Breathe deep. Just 3 rounds of breath. 3 rounds of breath. One more inhale, lengthen a little more, and as you exhale, float your arms down. Have a little bit of a shake off. You could get a little bit of a diva. You could go a little bit for your S shape. Okay, just shake it all off. Then let's come to all fours. Take your time to get to all fours. And in your all fours foundation, your arms are tracking in line with your shoulders and your legs are hip distance apart. Find that connection, hasta bandha, hand to earth connection. Let's come to a little cat-cow. Inhale, tailbone lifts, belly drops. I'm going to keep my pelvis fairly neutral here, okay, but you can really go for it. And chest drawing through, shoulders look up. As you exhale, round your spine. Maybe cup your fingertips and thumb tips to really exaggerate, chin to chest. Keep this movement going. I'm sure you're all very familiar with these flexion and extensions. So good for the small and large intestine. So good for keeping the length of your spine flexible and strong. Just take one more round, that's all. Just one more round. And when you've completed, come to a neutral tabletop back, prepare for down dog. Tuck your toes, broaden your shoulders, walk your hands forwards ever so slightly. Breathe in here. Exhale, lift yourself up to downward facing dog. Hips are high, tailbone is high. Maybe take a little bit of freestyle movement. And if you're finding your down dog is getting a little short, walk your feet back. Walk your feet back a little, loosen your jaw. Draw the shoulders down the back body. Feel stable as you even out the weight down the right and the left hand sides of your body. Starting to come to stillness. Feet want to be around 6 inches apart with a slight internal rotation of the hip joints. Heels drop, inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back slowly towards your feet. Now I'm just going to take my feet a little bit wider now to make space for the baby. Drop your chin to your chest, little bend in the knees. Let the lumbar spine decompress and start to sway your arms a little like an elephant trunk. Swaying your arms a little, elephant trunk. You don't have to breathe like I am. Let the head feel floppy. Let the shoulder joints relax. Come to stillness here. Bend your knees still. Knees are still bent. Bring your hands onto your thighs to give a little bit of support. Inhale here. Exhale. Slowly, 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 slowly. Standing tall. Standing tall. Okay. From here, just have a little bit of a shake off. I'm just going to stand central on my mat so you can see me a little clearer, I hope. So feet are hip distance apart. Bend your knees a little and tuck your tailbone under. So rather than just sticking your bottom out, tuck your tailbone under. Draw the belly in, shoulders in line with hips. Arms out in front of you, palms are facing towards one another. From here, inhale. As you exhale, draw your right arm back like you are opening a door. Right arm to shoulder height, gaze back to right thumb. Inhale, bring it back. Bring it back to neutral. Exhale, draw your left arm back, like you are opening a door. Good, gaze back to left thumb. Inhale, bring it back to neutral. Exhale, now keep bending the knees. As though you were squeezing a cushion or a block in between the thighs, rooting through the feet. Let's go for one more round on either side. So finding a little rotation here around the shoulders. Let's come back at centre, breathe in here. Exhale, drop the arms down by the sides of your body. Have a little bit of a roll of your shoulders. And then clasp your hands together at the back of your body, so around the tailbone here. Bend your knees a little. I'll just turn on my mat so you can see me a little clearer. Bend your knees a little. From this space, lengthen the spine. Inhale, draw your arms back. If you're comfortable in the lumbar spine, you could even come to a slight back bend. Maybe soften the throat, lift the chin. Exhale, plunge forwards, hinging forwards, hinging forwards. Keep the bend in the knees. Unless you really want to stretch and tap into your hamstrings, you could begin to straighten the legs a little, but just be wary, that will of course feel much stronger. 2 more rounds of breath. 2 more rounds of breath. Take one more, inhale. And as you exhale, ease yourself up, pulling yourself up like a lever with the arms. Exhale, release the arms. Let me just sort out my hair. Have a little bit of a shake off. Very well done. Okay, wide stance now with the legs. Nice and wide, okay? Now, turn your toes to the corners of your mat. Turn your toes to the corners of the mat. So immediately, you'll find a slight opening here around your hips. Okay, from this space, initially hands on hips, breathe in, stand tall. Exhale, bend your knees, and then just look at your knees. Make sure they're tracking in line with the toes. We're going to come to a goddess, okay, a goddess pose. Men out there, I'm sure you can tap into your inner goddess. So really bend the knees. You will feel your knees working pretty strong here. Lengthen through the spine and don't hinge forwards. Keep that alignment. Keep that alignment. Now from here, bring your palms together. Anjali Mudra, thumbs to stand. Lift your heart, let it blossom. Gaze ahead. From here, inhale as you are. Sink the heels, really pushing down with the full corners of the feet. Exhale, come onto your tiptoes. Keep the knees bent, smile. Inhale, lower the heels. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower heels. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, sink a little deeper. Exhale, lift. Let's go for one more. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Stay on tiptoes, sink deeper, smile. 2 more rounds of breath. Soften your face, welcome any wobbles. Complete this round of breath and inhale, drop heels. Exhale, straighten the legs. And then have a little bit of a shake off of the arms, of the shoulders. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Walk yourself back into neutral. Come to the front of your mat. Okay, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep arms up, look up. Exhale, skydive down. Bend the knees as you go. Inhale, face up, Uttanasana. Oh, I'm gonna watch out that I don't eat any of my house plant. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Step back to down dog. Step back to down dog, or if it's feeling a little much, you can come to all fours instead. Draw the shoulders down, the back body, drop heels, One more inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, untuck your toes and take a child's pose of your choice. Bring in any props that you might need. Choose where to rest the arms. I'm going to keep the arms straight out in front, so the more of a extended child's pose. Breathe into your kidneys. Breathe into the back of the body. And then walking your hands towards your torso, lifting yourself upright. And then bringing yourself to a wide leg stance. Okay, nice and wide with the legs. If you're feeling that you need support, you can of course sit on a block here, but spine nice and upright. Nice and upright. Lift your arms. Again, space for the belly, space for the ribs, space for the heart. Neck neutral unless you want to look up. Inhale here. And as you exhale, dialing over the left leg and lower the torso down. You might be able to kiss your knee. Mwah. Loosen your shoulders. Slight bend in both elbows. And find a grip around the left big toe. Maybe that peace fingers. Or maybe left hand around ankle or shin. Don't collapse in the torso. Keep the torso lifting. Gaze to left, a big toe. Inhale here. Exhale, sweep your right arm open. Right arm nice and open. Good, bending your right elbow. Fingertips to the top of the right shoulder. Have a little bit of a circular motion here for the rotator cuff. Keep the torso active. Then change direction. Change the flow of movement. Excellent. Nice and open here. Right rib cage. Drawing open. Then release right arm. Sweep it back. Find more of a revolve for the right shoulder. Gaze to right thumb. Inhale. Long exhale. Inhale. Right arm. Tracks over left leg. Fold forwards. And then as you exhale, peel yourself up. Both arms lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up. Really feel the lungs, hold the breath. Exhale, fold over right leg. Surrender, bend the elbows a little, fold the torso. Mwah. Maybe kiss the right knee. Then lift the torso, gaze to right big toe. Grip peace fingers or hand around the ankle or the knee. From here, breathe in. Exhale, draw left arm open. Oh, feel all that space. All of that space. And I like this idea of you're your own laboratory. So really letting all the joints in the body dance and sing. Left arm drawing back, inhale. Exhale, bend left elbow, fingertips tap onto the shoulder. And let's start some nice big loops. Nice big loops with that left arm in one way. And then change the flow of movement. Change the flow of movement. Excellent. Take one more loop. Then drift the left arm back. Hold one more round of breath. So the left arm is just a little higher than shoulder height. That 180 angle here. Both feet are active. Okay, complete your exhale. Inhale, fold back over the right leg. Left arm surrenders. Exhale, lift yourself up, 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 up. Exhale, relax feet, float the arms down. Very well done. Hands tuck under knees. Let's bend the knees one at a time. And then I'm going to ask you to lower down onto your backs. If you want to bring in a blanket, you can. That's absolutely fine. Okay. Make your way down to lying prone on your back with your knees bent. So it's important that the knees are bent. I'm just going to take out my hair clip. Okay, so just be aware of the shoulders even and the arms just resting by the side of the body. Okay, and drop your tailbone down. Drop your tailbone down. So relax the coccyx, drop it down. Okay. Slight drawing in of the navel centre. Slight drawing in of the navel centre. Arms resting down by the side of your body. Neck neutral. Slight drop of the chin to the chest. Keep that beautiful length at the back of the neck. Inhale here. Exhale. Pick up the feet. Pick up the feet. Legs are still hip distance apart. And we're creating here a 90-degree angle here with the legs. If you're confused, gaze towards me. Feet are active. This is pretty active. Tailbone dropping down. Feet pushing away. Good. Legs are toned. Then bring your hands to your thighs. And push your hands into your thighs, but your thighs are going to fight back. Your thighs are going to push back into the hands, so there's resistance going on here. There's resistance. Breathe deeper. Breathe deeper. This is great for stabilising not only the lumbar spine, but the pelvis. Okay. Breathe deep. 3 more rounds of breath. Stay active. Complete this round. Then lower the feet down. Extend for your left leg. Extend for your left leg. Flex your left foot. And then just drawing your right knee and thigh in towards the chest. Right foot active. Good. And just here, readjusting the spine a little. Breathe deep. Okay, and half Apanasana. If you want a little bit of freestyle movement here, be my guest. You can have a little bit of a sway, if you like, of that right leg from side to side. But then when you're ready, come to stillness. Just take 1 more round of breath. Please drop the shoulders, free the neck. And then release right leg when you're ready. You can just have a little bit of a shake off of the feet, maybe a bounce of your knees. And then relax, feet active, left leg draws in when you're ready, hands clasp around, maybe the back of the thigh. Okay, that might be easier to reach for some of you. Maybe the knee, maybe the shin. Left foot active. Breathe deep. Breathe deep. Maybe a little sway of your left leg from side to side, if that feels good. Okay. And then coming to stillness. Extend through the left leg. Have a little bit of a shake off, a little bit of a shake off of the legs. Feet can relax. Sweep the arms overhead, point the toes, breathe it in. Hold. Exhale, relax. Relax the joints, the skin, the ligaments, the tendons, the bones. 1 more like this. Breathe it in. Stretch. Hold the breath. And then drop the arms. Take your time to bring the arms down by the side of your body. And then you can stay here for as long as you like. Some of you might want to just windscreen wiper the legs with the arms out like a letter T. That's totally up to you. Some of you might prefer to hug the knees in, okay, and then roll up to a seated position. You choose, okay, use your time wisely. But I am going to close the practice now. Thank you so much. Okay, I hope that's helped with your lower backs and any sciatic pain that you might be experiencing. I will have more videos for you. Namaste. Thank you.